First thing that we're going to touch on today is a movie trailer for one of the most anticipated movies of the year, and this is the new Christopher Nolan project, The Odyssey. RB3, you have this pulled up for us, right?
Yeah, I sure do. I sure do. But first of all, before we hop into it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Gosh dang, I didn't even tweet it out yet, man. Well, wait, can we talk about like two other things before we like? All right, no, actually, okay, we can do this first. All right, let's do this. Yeah, Odyssey. My boy Dylan shot me the link to this trailer last night, and I started watching it, but I didn't want to fully spoil it. So
I haven't seen it
I
either,
stopped it
so this is
halfway
cool.
through. Stopped it halfway through.
Okay.
So
I haven't seen
we
it.
can watch it with the gang. So all right, here we go, y'all. I'm too excited. And
You want to count us down?
no, it's ready. Y'all ready? Are we ready?
Let's
I'm
do
gonna count
a
this
three,
down.
two, one.
All right, cool. All right, ready? Three. Okay, I'm actually not gonna do it that way. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, sorry, I didn't do a countdown. Yeah, we started. All right.
Tell me what you remember.
A wife?
Kind of in sync. This is the right one.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
A son?
All right, this is the first half what I was looking at before. Okay, so and Charlize Theron. All right, so this is okay. Now we're cooking with money. Okay, we're cooking with
Women
money.
war.
Here we go. Prologue.
Help me go home.
This is a household waiting for master. I want you to choose me.
Robert Pattinson and his accent.
I think
Come on.
he's coming back.
No, he's not.
What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house?
You're pining for a daddy you didn't even know. Like some sniveling bastard.
Some sibling rivalry.
Who's looking after your wife and son?
They find over Zendaya.
My dad is coming home.
Bringing
Big bows.
vengeance. Bringing it all.
Yo, look at that. You know, ain't no CGI in that. That's all extras. Yo, look at these big guys. Yo.
I need everyone at this party dead.
Oh, Rob
I
Pass.
can
Oh
still save
man.
them.
You're a man who needs
Got
to
the
control
white
his
beard.
fate,
Charlize.
but you cannot control this.
That world is gone.
No one could stand between me and home.
Hathaway. Stop with the Botox.
Not even the gods.
For real.
I think it's asleep.
Yo, is that an ogre? Like, what do we talk? Or what? I don't even know what that thing is called. Like, yo, that was looking crazy. Yo, that was sick. I don't know. What y'all think?
What do you think, Sabrina?
I mean, it definitely looks epic in scale. Hello. This cast is very fascinating to me, or I guess some of the main ones, the Tom Holland of it all. Anne Hathaway, I love her to death. She needs to be able to move her forehead. I feel like it's such an hindrance as an actor for you to like get too much Botox. You can't be making these faces. I'm young, so I'm young. So I don't like mine doesn't move too much yet, but like I do. Like Sydney Sweeney, I don't like her. I don't like her. But in Euphoria, you could tell she's not getting Botox because she's able to emote properly. I feel like you lose out so much, especially if we're talking a period piece, we're talking an epic. I don't know. I just feel like you need to cool it. It goes away after like 3 or 4 months. Before you film this, just don't get Botox for that period of time. And then you could get it afterwards and everything will be fine. That's taking me out of it entirely, so I'm curious to see how that's going to end up in the film. But yeah, looks cool. I'm
I think it
excited.
looks I think it looks epic. I can't wait. I'm so curious. I think I'm gonna love this movie. I think there's no denying that. I'm just curious how everyone else is gonna love this movie because I do think it will be a little bit more challenging than that trailer showed us. I don't think it'll be just straightforward like coolness, actionness, you know, A to B kind of stuff. I think it'll challenge us in some capacity. I think Nolan is known for that. I think he even hinted at that. I want to say in a tweet that I saw where he said it's a non-linear story. I don't know if you heard about that, RB3. But I'm sure there's going to be people who might be too blown away by it, too challenged by it, and don't really come to terms with what the movie is communicating. But as far as me personally, I can't wait. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, and oh man, you know, my dog Dylan could probably speak to this a lot better than me. Dylan is a real one, y'all. Like Dylan's a real Nolan, you know, guy. You know what I'm saying? Because last night I invited him to see Mortal Kombat with me. I invited a lot of people. Nobody wants to see it. I don't know why. You know, I know why nobody wants to see Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? But
I was busy, but I wasn't running out to see it either.
no, it's true. No, literally, like nobody came. But it was funny. Like I had Dylan. I was like, "Yo, Dylan, you want to rock with me?" He's like, "Nah, I gotta lock in the Colbert. They're debuting the new Odyssey trailer." I'm like, "Dang, you locking in the Colbert to see the Odyssey trailer right on the head? Like that's my dog right there." But yeah, he could probably break it down a lot better than me. But yeah, it's not chronological. They say it's gonna be 3 hours plus. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like there's a lot of action. I mean the prologue that they've been showing in front of all the IMAX releases lately, it's a lot of action in just that little 6-minute bit, you know, and I'm sure that's truncated, but that seems like at least based on this trailer, almost like an opening kind of segment because they're talking about, oh, we did the war and da-da-da, like, it seems like that's kind of like the setting up kind of situation, like before we even get to the mystical stuff. So if the opening is that epic, and we still got these giant 7-foot MFs we got to slay through, and and all of that. That's crazy. I mean, it looks crazy. The ogres look crazy, or I don't know, the one-eye people. I don't know if they're ogres or not, but yeah, Cyclopses. Yeah, there we go. Looks crazy. And yeah, I mean, I didn't even know I didn't know the Botox thing, Sabrina. I always thought Anne Hathaway was top 3 baddest in the game. Like, still.
No, she 100%. Do not get it twisted. She absolutely is.
Right.
She is like literally a vampire. I know there's those like things about her husband looking like William Shakespeare and then his wife being named Anne Hathaway and she named Anne. So people are like, yo, are they just like vampires? Like, is her husband actually William Shakespeare? Which obviously I don't believe that, but she's incredible. I love her so down. Another thing I will say is she has so many movies coming out this year. Obviously, we had Mother Mary, Devil Wears Prada.
Mary, that's right.
She has Verity. I think she has like 5 or 6 total, and they're all different genres. So I'm so excited to see her on screen multiple times this year. I love her. The Botox stuff really, like, again, period pieces and when somebody has like iPhone face, it really takes me out. Like it genuinely is something that upsets me. Like I think Dakota Johnson was the lead of a Jane Austen adaptation, and it's like that girl knows what an iPhone is. She has like Stanley Tucci's cookbook. She lives in a beautiful whatever. She's not in a period piece. But have you guys read the story of the Odyssey?
I haven't, no.
Nah.
Okay.
Probably Sparks.
I was gonna say because I have, and I think from what I was expecting of an adaptation, I think this trailer really, really delivers. I think it's exactly what you said, Andres, where like there is going to be a lot that audiences are kind of going to have to like grapple with on this journey of the film. But I'm really, really excited to see how he brings it to life because I think if somebody is going to do it, it has to be him, and I think he's going to deliver.
How do you guys feel about the summer release of it all? Do you think that's a good time for it? Do you think it'll be a box office hit?
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
That July, that mid-July spot belongs to Nolan. That's Nolan's ride or die spot, from The Dark Knight. That's that date. He's been holding that date since 2008, and I'm looking forward to it. Perfect spot, perfect timing, perfect release. This has been one of the best marketed Nolan movies, I feel like, because a lot of Nolan movies, they try to hide the ball, secrecy, and there's a lot of secrecy around this movie too. But this last trailer, I was like, we saw R-Pats, we saw and Hathaway. We saw a little bit of Lupita Nyong'o in the last trailer. We saw Travis Scott in one of the Super Bowl. It's like, they're literally teasing. As Charlize Theron, who I completely forgot was in this movie, like, she's playing a crucial part in this trailer. It's like, okay, like, this is literally every major actor in Hollywood in this. Like, I'm hyped. I couldn't be more juiced, honestly.
And already in his crazy career, like this really has the potential to be his magnum opus. Like, and I truly believe that he sat on something like this to get to a point in his career where he had the ability. We're talking like marketing, budget, everything, and even just like the acclaim, which of course he had the acclaim for a very long time, but coming off of Oppenheimer, this is like the perfect time to release something like this. And I think that will definitely translate in terms of box office. People were already like freaking out when they sold those original tickets. Do you guys remember that? Like, what was it, like 7 months ago already?
Yeah.
I think it's like a year before release. Yeah, they sold those tickets and they sold out within like minutes, not even seconds. I really think the summer box office makes a lot of sense. And I'm also really excited. I hope this forges a path of like summer box offices lending themselves to films that are kind of outside of what we've come to expect over the last 10 years, which again, the Star Wars, the Marvels, like all of that kind of stuff, as much as I have enjoyed them in previous times, I'm so cool on seeing like an epic one, like in theaters. Like that's what I'm actually genuinely down for. So yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah. To get something just as epic as a superhero movie, but making it something completely different.
And a story like this, people, hey, everybody can now go and read this one. Like that's kind of cool,
I say we might get kids back on the reading now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if
Chat GPT get a summary of it. Please don't do that, guys.
I was gonna say it's Chat GPT. I feel like when I put something in Chat GPT, it only gives me like the first 10 pages or something, and then like it BS's the rest. So like people don't
Chat GPT.
Oh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
For what?
Delete that. Delete that part.
Yeah, I'm like,
I think y'all are too optimistic. I don't think these kids are gonna read, man. If they haven't read for like Dune, they're not gonna read for this.
No, but
Dune is a huge uphill battle. This is a way shorter story.
Okay.
And
way shorter.
And book talk is real. Book talk is
real.
Yeah. Book talk.
That's very true. I that's fair. I agree. I think there are kids that are reading. I just don't think it's that many young men, young boys.
Oh yeah, now we're gonna see this.
They're too busy smashing their faces with hammers and injecting themselves with peptides on Kick or whatever.
Yeah, they're too busy maxing on Max. I don't know, whatever that is.
We're gonna be Odyssey maxing this summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nolan maxing.
There we go.
Straight up.
Nolan maxing.
IMAX maxing. IMAXing.
IMAXing. Oh man, somebody
Good ass.
Yo, we gotta become IMAX influencers.